Stephanie, our favorite adoptee.
Yes. Oh, you know what it was? I stayed up till 1 a.m. because it was month end. That's why I'm tired.
Why'd you say till when?
Because month end, I always stay up till 1 a.m. I fell asleep a little early this time. It was like 12:30. I was like, I'm out. But
Nice.
awesome. Well, welcome everybody to Pink Power Hour. February, so much exciting stuff. I feel like February statistically is such a strong month in Mary Kay, even though it's a short month. It's very interesting.
Well, January was a long year, so glad February's here.
Yeah, right. And February
By,
is the best month because it's my birthday.
by January 29th, I was ready for it to end.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome. Should we go into announcements?
yeah, let's do some announcements. And okay, as we're doing announcements, I want you, my girlfriends who are taking notes, I want you to like either drop in the DMs, like in the message, like in the chat, I guess on Zoom, or like shoot us a text in real time. What gets you excited? Not what do you think you can do, not what you feel comfortable with, but what actually excites you, because that is the deal, right? Like the excitement is the thing. Like we figure out the plan later. Did you ever like decide you wanted to go to like your favorite restaurant? And you didn't know if you're going to get appetizers or desserts, if you could get a reservation, how much it was going to cost. But you're just like, I read this review, I'm going. Right. So we want that kind of energy. Like, so either in the chat or DM, like text us right away. So if you're excited, just tell us what you're excited about. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Yes, I can't wait to read these. So February contest by popular demand, because January felt like it never was going to end. We decided to bring back the team building promo because a lot of you have some big goals that you've expressed. And so we want to support you in all ways that we can. So Pearls of Sharing, we're keeping them going, ladies. We're keeping them going. So, and in those cute earrings, the bracelet, the necklace, because you got to have the set when you have a piece of jewelry. You got to have all the matchy coordinating things.
Not only the set, but like the bracelets and the necklace look cute stacked. Like, be that girl at career conference. Have a stack. Like, so adorable, right? Like, just like you see repeated B's and you hear repeated gold medals, like, show up with those pearls every time they're offered. And how fun would it be to wear your pearls where you're toting around your new Kate Spade?
Yes, okay, because we wanted to give it away. I love purses. If you know me, I love purses. So, Kate Spade, we're doing it this month. 15 newbies in each of our units. We're giving away some Kate Spades. And know that we are also in this contest. So if you want entries, watch out. Your directors, we're coming for you. So
yeah. So, and I'm all about the gold medal this month. So if you're all about the gold medal too, drop that in the chat or DM us. You know, like gold medal is where it's at, because you know, you're starting in March, you're going to hear all that Final Four nonsense. Not nonsense, but hype. Well, you know, hype at the Final Four, the Final Four. How would you like to roll into the Final Four strong? Like, let's get February under our belt. Like, so we are coming into the last 4 months of the seminar. You're like, we got this.
Yes, in our unit, Sadler unit, we are going to be entering car requalification soon, but we all know we're just going to go straight for that Cadillac. So getting some medals under our belt will definitely zoom us there faster. Pun intended. Okay, so last Wednesday on a whim, I was like, I'm going to do this because it just sounds fun. And my number one strength is activator. So when I get excited, I have no chill. So every Wednesday is a booking blitz in Kuciel unit. You can hop in with us. It's all good. Everyone's welcome. Okay.
Send me that slide, Danny, and I'll put it up in my monthly agenda.
I think I texted you the picture.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm already ahead of you. So I tutor on Wednesdays at Starbucks anyway, because my friend conned me into tutoring her son in geometry, but it's been fun. But I'm like, well, I'm already here. I might as well do some bookings. So from 5:40 to 6:30, I'll be on Zoom, or you can just hang out with me at Starbucks and we can book together. So, and we have a special gift that we want to give you. So my senior Heather Julson always told us book 10 appointments by the 5th of the month. And then one, you're gonna feel so much better about what you like, no snow blindness on your date book, right?
Right.
But also you're gonna have at least like 7, 8 of those hold, which will be great. So when you book 10 appointments by the 5th, I don't know what's today. So Thursday would be the 5th.
Which means they can join you on Wednesday if they're not finished already.
Yes. You can wrap it up. Even if you are finished, you can still join me.
Yeah, of course.
But we have a very exciting Valentine's Day prize and some recognition that we want to give you when you book 10 appointments by the 5th. So what's an appointment? It could be a facial, somebody saying like, I'm going to try on the product. It could be someone coming to the Lisa Madsen guest night tomorrow night, where I happen to be a guest speaker, which will remind you of that at the end of this. It could be you're setting up your Pearls of Sharing chats. That counts as a booking. It could be a party. It could be someone coming to bingo on Thursday. So literally anytime you're gonna be talking / seeing these people, we will
If you're writing your date book and it involves another person, ghost deliveries don't count. Like you got to be face to face, but a delivery counts if you're enticing her with your temptation basket, with the February specials. Like if you're seeing her, that counts.
Yes.
So
we're very flexible on what we are considering.
Yeah. And book 10 by the 5th is for anybody, right? Like no matter, like if you're full-time in this business, your appointments will just be closer together. So, but like if you've ever felt a little sinking in your stomach about your business, it's because your date book's not full enough. That's all. Because when you have something to look forward to, it keeps your hustle going.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the closer you get your appointments together, the more confidence you're going to get, because that activity is what builds confidence, is what builds motivation, all that stuff. So take a picture of this, book 10 by the 5th, because I didn't make a cute graphic for it.
That is cute.
Thank you. So take a picture. That's the goal. And I think I'm at 8, so I still have some bookings to do as well.
Nice.
Red Jacket Rally. I truly believe that anyone that wants it could be a red jacket by Valentine's Day. I wholeheartedly believe that you can do a medal in a day. Look, in Sandy Brown's unit, I just saw on Facebook today, Melissa can't pronounce her last name. Skrizza. Do you know what I'm talking about? Skrizza. How do you say
Melissa Skrzyzewski.
Skrzyzewski. Okay, it's Polish name. Melissa just got 4 new teammates in less than 24 hours.
3 of them came from one party.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, like, if you want to be a red jacket, it's just 3 active. You can do it. You can do it in a day. If you really felt so motivated, like we'll do Pearls of Sharing chats all day. Just check Calendly. If you're one of my people, check Calendly. Yeah. If you're Diane, shoot her a text. Okay. Yep. So anyone who wants it, you can do it. And when I say we will shower you with gifts, we will, because I love buying presents. It's very fun. Okay. Raise your hand if you are on target to earn this super cute Kate Spade purse. And see Heather Kostoviak out there. Yes, she is on target.
So exciting.
So exciting. And if you missed your 600 in January, it's okay. You can still be on target to earn a super bougie stash of recognition at seminar. Because let me tell you, people, when they see sashes, they be looking. They're like, oh, she working. Like, you know, it's exciting. So you want all the sashes. And I keep my sashes that I earn. Like if you come in my in-home office, you'll see them all on the wall on display.
Yeah, so, I'm currently on the quest for a mannequin for Danny. She wants a mannequin for all of her sashes.
You do. Sandy Brown had hers on a mannequin with a dress, and I was like, that's adorable.
Yeah, so I'm looking. And more importantly, we are business women. We are here to have our business support us, not support our business, right? So when you do 600 wholesale in February, right, you're going to be closer to your star, right? Your star ends March 15th, but you should be putting a minimum of $500 in your pocket with a $600 order, right? Like 10% back into the business for samples and not nonsense. There's that word again. Samples and, things, gift stuff, hostess credit, whatever. But like, I want you to be thinking for yourself, what would you do with $500? If you opened your Valentine purse, how many of y'all have a red purse like that you carry this time of year? Or like you switch it up, right? You just got over the Christmas season, so you're going to the next season, or you take out a jacket or a sweater and you reached into the pocket. Just think for a minute. What is the thing that you're reaching in your closet that you didn't have since, I don't know, last year at this time? And you reach in and there's $500, 5 $100 bills. Like, would you be like, dude, oh my, you wouldn't have to call someone and tell them? Like, that is what is going on with your business. February, getting that 600 under your belt should be putting at least $500 in your pocket. And that is more exciting than a stash, if you ask me. Like, we got kids coming up on winter break and spring break for a lot of us. And those of us who don't have kids, we're ready to get out of this cold weather. Almost the entire country is experiencing cold weather. If you found $500, would you be going somewhere warm and sunny? No. Catherine says no. She goes skiing.
Yes.
Yes.
I go skiing.
See? Here you go. That's a couple of lift tickets right there.
Yeah, exactly. So to make the pretty money.
Draw some skis in your date book.
Okay, we got new products this month.
Stop it.
This is your page, right, Diane?
That's not my image. That must be your image. That's funny because I'm like, well, that's
Oh,
one
I
of my
didn't like
images.
yours. I replaced it. It was too hard to look at. It was really skinny. And like, sorry.
Okay, whatever. Back your socks off. All right, so the 30th anniversary matching gift. So it's the 30th anniversary of the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. The Mary Kay Ash family has a foundation also. And the Mary Kay Family Foundation will match up to $30,000 of consultant donations. So if it's been on your heart to donate, or at the checkout screen when you're ordering Mary Kay, getting your new products coming up, it says, do you want to give $1? Do you want to give $2? Do you want to give $5? If you don't usually do that and you're feeling called to do it this time of year, it'll be matched by the Mary Kay Family Foundation, which will be more grants. I mean, if you take a minute to go into the Mary Kay Ash Foundation site and look at where the grants have been, I bet you that one of the women's shelters within 100 miles of your community has been a recipient over the years. It's pretty wild how generous they are countrywide to bless all of the country with resources for the causes. Our local university here has received over $250,000 in grants for research for cancers that affect women. And then our local Haven House has been gifted twice. So
I didn't know
pretty
that
wild.
House got twice. Cool.
Yeah. So, all right, spring into me time. Spring. Sorry, I didn't like my graphic.
I'm sorry. I can change it back.
No, it's fine. More importantly, if you go into your Mary Kay in Touch and go under the resources, you'll see the PDF for the book. So if you want your own advanced copy, you can download the PDF for the book. So you actually have a lookbook that you'll see so maybe you want to see it before it mails. Danny and I both do First Look, which is our privilege to send you a book from, just like you do Preferred Customer, we enroll our units. So you'll receive a book from us that shows the new products, and your customers will be receiving the book on, that's why my skinny graphic was there. It had all the dates on it. Your customers, the book goes out on the 7th. So 7 to 10 days for your customers to get the book. So right around Valentine's Day, they should be falling in love with Mary Kay. Okay. So if you did Preferred Customer, you get first dibs on the new product. Remember, we're treating new product not like a limited edition launch now. We're treating it like a drop, right? Like it's not like in season fruit and the watermelon's good for 3 months, right? Like we know it's watermelon season, but the ripest, juiciest watermelons are hitting the shelves. So like, don't be disappointed if it's the middle of March and one of the lip glosses is out of stock already. Okay. So you want to take a minute to go to In Touch, watch the videos so that you can be a little bit more familiar with the products before they're launching. It's always easy to sell what you love. So take a look. I was just talking with my senior director today, and we were talking about the limited edition products and how they're not quite as deep as they used to be and how we keep up. And I was sharing with her that one of my girlfriend consultants never stocks limited edition, but what she does do is reach out to her entire customer base all the ways, like text, call, email, let them know their book is coming, and it tells them if they order the new products within the first 2 weeks, so before the end of February, they can have 10% off any of their skincare that month.
Oh.
So this way nobody misses out. And what is she doing? She's maintaining loyalty in her skincare base. Is that genius?
That's a really
How would you like to never have to stock more than a handful of those products but never feel like you're disappointing your customers because you've already told them how they can get their hot little hands on it all the ways. Is that liberating? So, and then on the 15th, the products are available to the entire company, consultant wide. And then on the 16th, it's live on your personal website. So, all right. So that's our new drop. And the products are lovely. We're going to watch Emily talk to us about them. But if you've been around the Mary Kay block before, you know that After Sun Replenishing Gel. Like if you want a rabbit hole some night, just like Google all the uses for After Sun Replenishing Gel, because Mary Kay talks about what it's good for us, right? Like all it's clinically tested for After Sun, like helping soothe overexposed skin. But we know, like it's used for, like we put it in our hair, we put it on our kids, we use like a moisturizer, like it's all the things. So that's a good one to get people to, buy a couple of at a time because it will sell out. It sells out all the time. Back by popular demand, we have the limited edition bronzers. Again, the illuminating bronzers are so on trend because glass skin is going right now, right? We're really seeing the glow up. A lot of facial foundation type product and CC creams. And like, we're seeing a much more dewy complexion. You know, we're seeing our Supreme Hydrating Lipstick as a cream blush. Like, we're seeing this, right? So this illuminating bronzer has just a little bit of shimmer in it that gives you that glowy look. The Citrus and Shea Bundle, a lot of you already have these products on your shelf, so you're well positioned for that, but no, it's going to be featured in the company supported campaign as well as in the lookbook. So your hand cream and like, what a cute gift for Valentine's Day, right? Like, oh my gosh, how many Galentine's bundles could you give out? Like, to the girlfriend I gab with, who's always there to lend a hand, like, perfect, right? All of the, you know, it's just perfect Galentine's gift. And then, of course, do we love the color? We have 3 new colors. We'll talk a little more about them after we watch Emily share her take on it. And the hydrating cream mask is like for the minimalist and the maximalist. So I'm excited about this launch because we have some returning favorites, which really honors our loyal customers that have been with us. We have some new color in gloss form, which is good for like everybody. And then the cream mask, like it's the key is it's taken out the time-wise formulation. So it really is now like our moisture renewal gel mask was great for all skin types, but a lot of times it wasn't as well received as it could have been by women who didn't have beauty consultant direct connection because they were seeing that it had the time-wise moniker on it. So this hydrating cream mask is like great from like your youth all the way on up to your seniors. All generations, as they say.
Hold on, I just have to share it with sound. I forgot. I always forget to click this one little button every time. Every time. Okay. And I'm just telling you guys, this After Sun is going to sell out probably by mid-March, and in April 1st, before spring break. Some of you are going to text me and be like, it's not in stock. We told you now. It will be sold out before spring break, like every year. Did
you ever try and buy cranberries in May?
Cranberries in May?
Don't be that girl. Like, you got to buy them when they're on the shelf.
Yep.
Check this out. Check this out.
Hey friends, welcome to spring and welcome to my YouTube channel. I cannot wait to show you what is new and hot for the spring quarter with Mary Kay, skincare and makeup. And you gotta stay till the end because I have this super fun, just kind of product insider scoop from the last quarter. And it is a product that if you are not using, like what? It's so good. And it's kind of a follow-up from last quarter. This is the new Mary Kay 2026 spring lookbook. I can't wait to show you what's new and hot. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will be back to describe everything new for this quarter and spring. The first product I am so excited to tell you about has been a game changer for me. And when it came out, I was like, a moisture mask. We already have one, which they did discontinue. And so I thought, well, it's just the same thing. Friends, this is completely different. I want you to wipe anything you know about masking off the table because this is a hydration powerhouse and it's a no rinse mask. Okay, so we're going to talk more about what that means, but what it basically means is you can wear it all the time. You can wear it overnight. You can wear it with makeup. You can wear it under your makeup for an extra hydration boost. And so I can't wait for you to try this. It is the new Mary Kay Hydrating Cream Mask. This is what it looks like. It's got a gorgeous kind of orangey pink top and it's 3 ounces. So it's a great travel size too, yet it kind of lasts a while. I've been using this for a while. Now, when I first got it, fun story, I just was like, oh, it's a mask. And you can absolutely wear it just like a mask. In fact, one of my favorite things to do is before going to bed, I love putting a thick layer of this mask on. You can use a mask brush even, and wear it overnight. And you wake up just like hydrated. You don't even ever have to rinse it off. Okay, so that's one way that I like to wear it. The other way is, like I mentioned earlier, wearing this underneath makeup, which I actually have underneath my makeup today. It gives you that plumping, that hydration boost. It feels amazing and incredible. One other thing about the moisture mask I want to tell you about is if you are wearing it underneath your makeup, like what a lot of people are going to ask, what's the order of application with that? So I literally do all of my serums. I do my hyaluronic acid booster. I do my barrier restore product. I do my day cream and I do my moisturizer. So I do all the normal skincare products I have. And then right before I'm going to put on foundation, that's when I put a little bit of this product on. So it's really easy to incorporate in to your routine. Let me just read you something about this quick. It has shea butter, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid. Those are like 3 major hydration powerhouses. It gives you a 20-minute moisture surge. So within 20 minutes, you got this moisture surge. You can use it for overnight skin rescue, pre-makeup glow up. You know what else you can do with it? I did not know this right away until I read the directions. There's a concept. But you can also use, this is what it looks like, it on your hands, your elbows, and your feet. And you guys, it just stays on and it feels so, so good. And it hydrates for 12 hours. So if you do have drier skin, honestly, here's an insider tip. We all have dry skin. Even if you have oily skin, it's dry. And your body's probably overcompensating and producing oil. So really important to give your skin that hydration. Plus, I know when my skin is plump and glassy and dewy, my wrinkles and fine lines look way less, which is awesome. And I tend to find that on all skin, that tends to be true. And your makeup sits so much better. So this is definitely a mask that you would want. It feels calm. So if you have kind of irritated skin, this calms it. It's really good on sensitive skin and it feels moisturized and smooth. Now, you might be asking yourself the question I asked myself, which was, if you never have to wipe it off, what's the point in calling it a mask? Like, what makes this different than just like another cream? I've got the answer for you. So a moisturizer is like your daily maintenance. Okay, so think of it like daily maintenance. It locks in hydration, protects your skin barrier, and it's kind of designed for everyday balance and prevention, versus a mask is an intensive treatment. And so think like it floods your skin with like that repair and that moisture. It's more concentrated. Think of it like, one of them is like the hair conditioner you use every day. That's a moisturizer. And this mask is more like a leave-in intensive moisturizing treatment that your hair, you know, helps your hair look better when you style it. Or if you have curly hair, you have insanely dry hair, it helps with that. It also delivers like what we all need, which is the higher levels of humectants, which are like water binding ingredients. Okay, I'm getting really sciencey here, so I'm gonna quit soon, but that basically gives you that instant visible plumping and glow. It also helps, okay, think of all the skin recovery situations you might be in. After you're in the sun, after you're in the cold, after you travel and you've been sitting on a disgusting airplane for a while, after you do retinol, like any situation, windburn, where you need that kind of therapy after, it is going to be your new best friend. I take this everywhere. I don't travel without it. It's going everywhere. I've used it every single day, twice a day. I've been using this mask. You don't have to use it that frequently. I just love it that much that I'm using it that often. Under my makeup, not over my makeup, but you know what I mean? I'm just wearing it all the time because it has been, it's been so good. So I can't wait for you to experience Mary Kay's new moisture mask. It's my #1 pick for spring this year. Okay, it would not be spring without talking about a fan favorite, and that is our Mary Kay After Sun Replenishing Gel. This comes out every single year. It is so cooling. It's like I call it adult aloe. It feels so incredible. See, it's got that blue look, and it helps after burn, after sun, for your entire body, and it is not sticky, it is not greasy, it is not smelly, and it increases moisture levels. It is incredibly hydrating. In fact, I live on a lake. I love wakeboarding. I love water sports. I love water skiing. It's really confusing because right now I'm snow skiing, but like I do transition to water skiing and wakeboarding. And even just being in the lake, you know how your skin just gets, and the ocean for that matter, just gets dry? This is the after swimming moisturizer too, not just after sun, but after swimming. And I absolutely love it. It feels so good. And like I said, it's not smelly or sticky. And one thing I will say about this though, it is special edition, meaning once it's gone, it's gone. It sells out every year. In fact, I can't even remember a time where it did not sell out. So if this is a product you love or want to try, get it early in the season, get it for spring break, use it throughout the spring, the summer, and quite frankly, even the fall. Love this product. It's so good. All right, you may have noticed these lovelies on the front cover of our new spring catalog. It's a gorgeous catalog. I love the look. And it is our fun limited edition 3 lip gloss colors that we have. And you guys, these new colors, I'm gonna put them up on the screen here so that you can see the 3 different colors. I'm actually wearing the cherry red, which is my personal fave. You guys, 98% of women said it glides on effortlessly, 100% true. 96% that your lips are moisturized. Mary Kay lip glosses are not sticky and they're not like greasy and like your hair doesn't get all stuck to them. And people just love this lip gloss. And so they are limited edition colors in Rose Noir, which is kind of like a deeper sheer berry. the cherry red, which is really fun, and then the lilac love, which is like just a sheer lilac. That lilac love is perfect if you're one of my cool tone girlies. The cherry red is great if you are more warm tone, and I feel like the rose noir anyone can wear. Just some fun lippies for the spring season. Put in the comments, what's your favorite? Which one would you be most likely to try? The cherry red, the rose noir, or the lilac love? Let me know, because I love hearing from my people. All right, the last fun product we have for the summer season is our spring season is a limited edition. These are limited editions, so once they're gone, just like the lip glosses. Bronzers, and they come in medium glow and deep glow. So depending on your skin tone, I would say if you're ivory to medium beige, you are going to wear the medium glow. That's my color. If you're medium beige to bronze ebony skin tone, you're gonna wear the deep glow. And you can see they have these gorgeous like gold within, so it's like matte with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. Is the perfect thing for any skin tone. So I want to show you with my personal palette. As you can see, I love Mary Kay stuff, and I have the medium glow in here. And I like to first off take a little bit of this bronzer. Now I don't, you can see it on the brush. Sometimes I'll put it on the back of my hand to see how it's going on. I like to keep bronzer. I teach my clients 2 number 3s on their face just for basic bronzer application. You never want to start in the middle of your forehead, and you want to do a 3 here and then kind of pull it around and down like on your jawline. Obviously, if you want to contour, you can make more of a harsh line with it. But I like doing it this way. I like combining it with my blush, and it just kind of gives you that glow that we love to have, especially this time of year. And these are really blendable, really pretty. And see, I have this like kind of corally cheek color, and I love kind of blending it into that. And it just gives my face a little bit of that contoured look, a little bit of like, hey, did she go on spring break, or is she just glowing, right? I don't like to use a ton. I kind of use what's already on the brush to pull it down and around. You can obviously use it to contour your neck a little bit. You can contour the sides of your nose just to kind of give yourself a little thing. But yeah, it's so easy to use, easy to put on, and it's the right amount of shimmer for all ages and all skin tones, which I really like. It's not so shiny, but it's not so matte, but not so shiny that it's going to accentuate the things we don't want it to accentuate, but matte enough that it won't. So I love these. They're great for the spring season, so make sure you get your hands on one of these because they are also a limited edition item that we have. Okay, before we go, I promised you insider scoop on a product we launched last quarter, and that is, I have got to retell you about the Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore 113. So it is 1 parts fatty acid, 1 part ceramide, and 3 parts cholesterol. And so originally when this launched, I talked a lot about it. I loved it immediately. My skin felt bouncy the day I used it. And it reinforces your skin barrier by 43% in just 3 hours of using it. I want to revisit this because it's been billed as a product for people with dry skin, or maybe you have red skin. Y'all, this is for everybody. And I'm going to tell you why. So when your skin barrier is strong, it keeps in moisture and it keeps out all the stuff we don't want, including bacteria, okay? And I have to tell you, in my 40s, I still struggle with major acne and dry skin. This product, I have not had a single blemish in almost 2 months using this product. And so I want to scream it from the mountaintops that if you have acne-prone skin, this is going to strengthen your barrier and give you what you need to keep the bacteria out. That is a little known fact that the company has said about it, but we're not screaming it from the rooftops. It keeps out bacteria. So not only are you going to feel more hydrated, your skin's going to be plump, it's going to help with your acne too. So this is a product I feel like I want every single one of my customers to try to use because it is just so helpful with that. And I've combined it with the new moisture mask, and I have never been so hydrated in my entire life. In fact, I got my annual like mole check at the dermatologist, and she's like, your skin is like insanely hydrated. It's like so good. I'm like, these things here, this is why. And so I just really want to reiterate the magic of this. You're going to feel it right away. It's going to feel really good. And you put it on right before your moisturizer, which is really cool. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the new spring line. Before we go, I want to give you one last little insider scoop tip. On the back of the new catalog is another option for our beautiful customers. If you have always wanted the perfect foundation match, we have a new AI-powered foundation matching tool on marykay.com. If you are not already working with a beauty consultant, I have my website in the description of this video. Go ahead and check.
All right. So I did post that for my unit today, but if you honestly, you should all follow Emily Schutte on YouTube because her channel is so good. Like there's like lead generation, there's literally every facet of your business on there. So I highly encourage Emily Schuette's YouTube channel. It's incredible. So put in the chat, like, what is something that you learned about the new product launch? Or it could be about the barrier restore 113. Great. What's the order number? 113. Yeah. I got two. Where is, am I still sharing my screen?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. Or was that the last slide? That was,
I think that was no, we have to talk about
oh wait, we skipped slides
the
in here.
drawing.
I don't know how we skipped a bunch of slides. Hold on. We skipped so many slides. How did this happen? All right. Well, you too could be a sales director. Okay. There are many slides in between that we missed. And then we're going to go into some booking training. So, oh, let me check the chat. Okay. Yeah, the hydration, the new mask before makeup really blew my mind. Did not even think that was a possibility. So super exciting about that. And then, yeah, with the acne prone skin, with the barrier restore.
I tend to be oily. And I'm finding that it just feels fantastic without making the addition. It doesn't feel heavy at all. So I'm wearing it underneath my foundation primer as well.
Yeah.
Which
This
one?
Thursday, we've got
Wait, which one are you doing that with?
The hydration cream mask, the hydrating cream mask.
And what do? You put that on and then what?
And then I put my foundation primer on.
Okay.
So you actually can put it on prior to your sunscreen. Yes.
Will this be in the order of operations sheet that they
Yes.
revamped in May? Is it going to be another release?
There should be in the product fact sheet for it.
Yes.
Yep. Or just watch Emily's video again because she explains it so much better than I could. Okay, this Thursday we have bingo, and if you are coming, you need to fill out the Google form, or I will not have a bingo card for you, and then you will be sad that you can't play bingo because you did not fill out the form. Okay, and it needs to be
because there's no fee any longer, so we really need a RSVP so we have enough.
Where's the Google form link?
It's on the picture in the Dragonflies page.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yep. So if you don't know where it is, your director will get it to you or tell you where it is. My unit, it's in boards and person folder. And you need to fill out that form the day, not on February 5th. It needs to be before February 5th because I have to print the stuff before the day of the event because I have a tiny human that I will be balancing the rest of the day. Okay. So if you do not do it by February 4th, I will not have a bingo card for you. You will be sad. All right. It's a very fast Google form, I promise. Career conference. If you are a Western New Yorker, we are going to Pittsburgh. But if you live in other places, there are other places in the country. There's also Denver, Colorado. That's also on the 13th and 14th. If you are a Midwesterner, I don't know what that's considered, mountain people.
Local Dragonflies are going to Pittsburgh. I talked to Judy. She's not going to the Denver Career Conference. So we're going to go to Pittsburgh with the Sadler unit.
Yay!
Very excited. But if you're not local to the, Pittsburgh's not like a 4-hour drive. Let's talk and we'll find the one that makes the most sense for you to attend.
Yes, because we've got director friends going to all of these. So we can hook you up with people so you won't be alone. You can be like, okay, you can sit with, Shannon Digway's unit, if you're going to California, etc. So we've got you. The company has that My Shop challenge. Hopefully all of your websites are set up. Please tell me they're set up. When they are set up, you get and this lanyard is way cuter in person than on the picture, I will say. Like whoever does their pictures is way cuter in person. If you are on target for a quart, they have super fun prizes for you to pick up on stage, which is so exciting. We love prizes and we also love on stage recognition. And Diane and I were sweetening the pot because we truly believe that if you want to be a red jacket or higher, you can, and you can do it in February. So when you're a red jacket in February And if you come to career conference in person, we are going to give you a super cute, super fluffy, cozy Sherpa blanket to have in your hotel room. I mean, you get to keep it after the hotel room, but we're going to give it to you at career conference that you get to snuggle all up in.
These are director prizes?
These are
Director
director
prizes.
prizes. These are coming from Diane and me. So not the
Oh,
company.
Yeah.
okay. I was like, I didn't see this on In Touch.
Yes. Oh, yes,
No.
yes. Sorry. These are director prizes. So when you're red and you're going to in-person career conference, you get a super cute, cozy, soft prize. And if you're a star by career conference, you are going to get a silk pillowcase sleepy set. And like honestly, like it's so good for your hair. Like it's not just that your face, it's soft on your face, but like it's really good for like your hair and like breakage and stuff. So I have a bonnet that I sleep in. It's very attractive. The pillowcase is much cuter. Okay, so be red. We love reds. Okay. Raise your hand. Who was a week 4 bingo achiever, and week 5 will be posted tomorrow. So we don't know what the challenge is yet, but who made a fragrance or body care product sale, and then did you post about it or like post about one of those?
And don't forget, it's cumulative. So if you missed the week and you missed something, go back, do it. Still time,
Yep.
know.
And take note of the hashtags with like the posting stuff.
Join a live, virtual, or online Mary Kay education event in week 3. Here you are, checking that box, right?
Yes.
So
yes. That being said, don't wait to do all of them in the same day because that's just
don't have a blitz at the end of the month. So
seminar, because seminar is the Grammys, meets the Oscars, meets Miss America, meets the best training of your life. Is in August for the Sadler unit, August 8th through the 10th, Kuciel unit 11th through the 13th. If you're an adoptee, figure it out. I don't know. Just ask your director. She'll tell you when it is. Seth Johnson, you are a diamond. I do know that. So, and then some cute star prizes that we've been sharing and talking about. Go in that Star Consultant app. It's a free app, or go on In Touch and look at all the super cute bougie prizes you can earn. Apple Watch is back. I picked my Apple Watch as a prize once. I loved it because I'm too cheap to buy one, but I'll take it as a prize all day. So
there's such a variety of prizes. If you haven't picked out a prize yet, you just really haven't been looking. Like seriously, ladies, you gotta especially because it's accessible to everyone. So if you're working this business full time, maybe you don't start, every quarter if you're not full time, but you start Christmas time, I'm sure, right? That's like shopping for yourself, so you can. These points accumulate, so you can, have a little spree every quarter or save them up. But like, honest to goodness, it's like a bonus. So cool.
Yeah. And with Valentine's Day coming up, so many great selling opportunities, or some of you are doing Super Bowl squares. That's another great way to like get some extra sales going. And then tomorrow night, Lisa Madsen, for the Sadler unit, she is giving us one last glorious training event. I'm pumped because I've been in a Voxer group with her and she's been talking to me about what she's going to train, and it's going to be straight fire. And I do not believe it's recorded. So if you are in the Sadler unit, you need to get your dupayage to this training event tomorrow. So it's Central Time is what this poster says, but for Eastern Time, 7:25 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the training event. And then the guest event will be on YouTube, and the Kuciel unit is invited to the guest event.
Yeah, and if you're coming to Glow and Grow tomorrow, you can actually stay and do the YouTube event right here. So, But you're welcome to share it with your customers. Tiffany, the bingo is going to be a Core Life Eatery, which is like in the same place as TJ Maxx on McKinley Parkway.
Yep, right near the mall. And then for the guest event tomorrow night, so if you've ever watched More Than a Pink Cadillac, it's a very similar YouTube live to that. So these directors here will have we'll tell like our eye stories and stuff and share like a favorite Mary Kay product that we have. And then Lisa pretty much does the second half of it. And she's incredible, and she's in Emeritide now. So I'm honestly really surprised that she is doing this event. So this is like our last chance to like have her before she really sets sails to Mexico and all the fun places she's going to be traveling. So in-person training tomorrow, for Sadler unit, virtual guest event. Anyone who you've ever done a Pearl of Sharing chat with, or is a sharp woman, or someone that you just were like, oh my God, if they joined someone else's team, I would literally just die. Like, that's who you need to have on this guest event tomorrow night. Okay. And that guest event tomorrow night will be right at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central. So 8:30 Eastern. Yep, Kuciel unit, glow and grow tomorrow night. Bring some guests, get some fabulous product.
First Monday of the month. Here we are. Yep. So let me
Um,
know by noon what you're thinking.
yes. And then cash giveaways. So I don't think I posted this in my boards yet, so I apologize, Sadler unit. I will get it in boards tomorrow. But you can be entering your customers along as they earn their entries into this fabulous cash giveaway, which also earns you entries into the fabulous cash giveaway. Okay, now that's all the announcements. I'm like, I knew we
Yes,
were
Tiffany, training with the Madsen area is online tomorrow, so you're good. So, and anyone who joins the guest event tomorrow and does a follow-up call with either Danny or myself will be in the $250 cash drawing and count for your pearls. So,
yeah.
and then
one of your bookings.
right? Like, y'all, it's it's like who has the triple dipper? What restaurant is that? You meet triple dipping.
No.
So.
Awesome. Okay, so we have a little bit of booking training for you ladies, just some ideas to book. Some of it may be new, some of it might not be new. I feel like I've been talking a lot, so I'm gonna pass it to you, Diane.
All right. So this time of year, when we were just at leadership, they talked a lot about conversational booking, not scripts, and just serving the women. So, my favorite way to book is literally just what can I do to serve the woman in front of me? So I reach out and I just let them know this is time for your checkup from the neck up. We have a change of season. It's been unnaturally cold nationwide. People have their furnaces on more than they ever have. The air gets dry, right? Like, so that's just it. Like, I'm just reaching out. Hey, I just wanted to check in and see how you are doing. How are you? Are you happy with your complexion on a scale of 1 to 10? Are you loving the skin you're in? It's literally that simple. If they say 10, yay, thank you for taking my call. Do you have any special occasions coming up? Right? Then, so these are conversation starters. And then I'm just going to offer her the opportunity to serve her. Does she want to get together one-on-one on the screen if she's not local? That's it. But they're real calls. Like if I text you, hey, how are you happy with your skin right now? Even though I'm your Mary Kay lady, you're like, what, huh? Like they can't hear that you're genuinely concerned if they can't hear your voice. So you could voice drop, but it still feels generic. So I really think that when you make the call, that's the I care call. People want to spend time with people that they know really care. Like, don't you want to help her look and feel her best? And then to move those appointments from single faces to multiple faces, I'm just asking, who would you like to spend more time with? Right? Just who would you like to spend more time with? If you have a girlfriend you don't get to see enough, you have a girlfriend that you haven't seen since Christmas, like, do you have a cousin, a sister, whatever? Like, let's connect with them. Let's pamper them too. And then, if it's after the 14th, you can be talking about the mask and stuff. And if you are a preferred customer participant, you've ordered on the 10th, like those later in the month appointments, you'll be able to share the actual product with. There'll be a sample in the book. I didn't look it up. Do you know what the sample is in the book? I didn't look it up on the site. I'll have to look on In Touch and see.
I don't know.
So, but you can call her attention to the idea that her book is coming with a little something for her to experience inside the book. And then the other question I ask all the time is, do you have a special occasion? People are going up for Valentine's Day. People have time off coming up for winter break. Like, are they ready for that? Like, we have the new After Sun Gel, launching back again for special edition. Like, how can you serve them? So do you have enough girl time? When's the last time you took time for yourself? These are the questions I ask. Like, it's conversational booking. It is the heart of a servant. So if you reach out to people with your genuine desire, and this isn't about being really well trained. If you had a girlfriend, like it snowed in at your house and need to sleep over, you could tell her how to wash her face with your products. Don't you agree? Like, she got snowed in, she can't go home, she's got to use whatever you have in the cupboard. Like, this is what happens when we have conversational booking. We are just sharing with them what we love and how it can benefit them. So.
Awesome.
All right, Danny, what do you want to tell them about?
Yeah, I love how simple that you make it. It's just like, what's going on with your face? Who do you want to spend time with? I love it. And ever since I started doing that, my face, like I've gone from like one person to like 3 people a lot easier. So thank you. You've trained me.
You're welcome. Because if they don't think they need to shop and we start talking hostess credit, that is now like a blessing to them. you know? So, but if like everyone has someone they like, I have a list of, I have Christmas presents on my snack bar still for people I haven't seen. Like I never see my girlfriends as much as I want to, you know?
So for me, and if you've been around Mary Kay about a year, I'm probably beating the, I don't know, thing dead, horse dead. I love birthday bookings, and some of you on here might be the product of said birthday booking because yes, Heather Hamilton, totally a birthday booking. Tiffany, her mom was a birthday booking. Heather Kristofiak was a birthday booking. Okay.
I don't know what that is. You're not beating any dead horse. I don't know what that is.
Yes. Okay. That's
Yeah.
excited. Heather's like, shoot me now. Just kidding. So I'll put my thing in my script in the chat that I do. So I do a lot of my stuff through Facebook Messenger, and I'll show you one lead generation thing I do when I do get to escape my house. But everyone that you know has a birthday. Isn't that exciting? Every woman you know has a birthday, and 99% of the time it will be on Facebook. So I literally go through my friends list and I searched for birthdays. So right now I'm reaching out to February birthdays, and I send I look first, I click on the person, I look at their friends. If they have a lot of mutual friends that are Mary Kay people, I can probably bet she has a Mary Kay consultant. So if I see like my mutual friend is Diane Kuciel and Catherine and Heather, I'm like, okay, she probably has a girl, right? Or she might even be a Mary Kay girl. But if I'm looking at her friends and I'm like, okay, I don't really see any Mary Kay people in here, I'm gonna reach out to her and I'm gonna say exactly what I have in the chat here. So it says, hey name. So I always put their name in it, not just like, hey girl. If I see a hey girl message come through, I can tell you I will personally ignore it. I cannot stand hey girl messages. You need to put their name in it. It needs to be personalized. Okay. So, hi Susie. How are you? A little birdie, haha, Facebook told me it's almost your birthday. Yay. So I entered all my Facebook friends into a drawing. And guess what? And then I wait for them to respond. And once they're like, what happened? Or, haha, what, like whatever thing they'll put in there. And I'm like, so you're a winner. Woohoo. You won a glowing glass skin session and a birthday swag bag full of goodies. Congrats. What's been your experience with skincare lately? So I'm always ending my things with a question because I want them to be prompted to respond back to me. And I want to know what her experience with skincare is because Mary Kay customers, we are fiercely loyal, right? Like if you got a Mary Kay girl, she's going to be like, oh my God, I love the charcoal mask. My girl is so-and-so. Like she's going to be most of the time really upfront about that. Some might say, most women say, I don't really do anything. And I'm just like, okay, like this is going to be, Catherine got kicked out. So this is going to be really exciting for you. I cannot wait to pamper you. Your skin is going to be so hydrated, with this winter weather, or, I'll like relate it to like whatever it is, the climate's going out there. Like in the summer, I'm like, oh my God, like I can't wait to detoxify your face from like all that warm, sweaty sun, whatever. So I ask her, then I go right into the booking. I'm like, okay, sometimes I'll either give them two choices or I'll say my next availability is Saturday at 9:30. Does that work for you? So I'll either give them my next availability date or I'll say is a Sunday or a Tuesday better. Whatever I'm looking at my date book, I'm giving her only dates that work for me. Once I've booked her for her date, life is good. Then I say, OMG, I almost forgot. Haha, mom brain, or whatever. You get to enjoy this experience, with up to, however many you want to insert, 3 or 4 of your friends. Who would you like to spend some time with? Totally stole that from Diane. And they're like, oh, cool. So I don't want to tell them that they can invite friends first because then they'd be like, well, let me check. And that's the kiss of death because she is never going to coordinate all those chick schedules. It's impossible. It's herding cats. You want to get what works for her, right? Because she's the most important one. She's the birthday chick. And then whoever will make time to be with her will make time to be with her. So then that's how you can kind of bump it up to have more people at the table. What goes in your swag bag isn't necessarily like super hardcore important. You want her to feel special. So a lot of times I'll put like a loofah, fuzzy headband, maybe like a tumbler. I love Dollar Tree. That is like one of my favorite stores on the planet because it's so inexpensive, but they do have like some legit nice stuff there. I'll put like a couple pieces of chocolate in there. So a few things that make her feel special, like a hair scarf scrunchy, fuzzy, like right now everyone's getting fuzzy socks because it's so dang cold, and who doesn't need another pair of fuzzy socks, right? But I do put in a gift card in there, and it's $15 off a full skincare set. I do specify that it's not just $15 to spend willy-nilly because she's just going to get a charcoal mask and call it a day. No. I want skincare customers. So it's off a full skincare set. So that's what my gift card does say that she can use. And I do let her use it like the whole month. It's not just for that day, but that's just personally me. Cause then I can check in with her a few weeks later. Like if on the chance she didn't buy something, I'm going to be like, hey, just want to remind you, like your gift card has a couple weeks left. So then it gives me another reason to reach out if she didn't buy a product too. So I love birthday bookings. It's my absolute favorite. Cause everybody has a birthday. Okay. And then another thing that I like to do to get bookings, especially when I'm like, okay, I need some names and I need them now. Like, does anybody feel like that? Like, I need names now, today, like yesterday. Okay. I love honoring working women. So I have these fake flowers. You can use pieces of chocolate. Like, you can really use whatever. I use these cute little fake wooden flowers. And if you need any, I have thousands of them. Okay. So send me a message later. It's a long story, but so what I'll do is I go out to stores. I'm dressed very nice. I wear, either a dress or a skirt. I will wear either cute boots or heels, not my Ugg boots, even though it's winter and gross right now. If I do have a jacket on, I wear like a proper pea coat. So I'm dressed very professionally. My makeup is done. My hair looks cute. So
Cute tights.
Pardon?
Cute tights too.
Usually, yeah, tights because it's cold, right? So I have like black tights or even nude tights. Always wear tights. I want any skin exposed, mainly because it's cold.
Right.
But I want to look like a sharp woman. Like, so I go into the stores because you don't need permission to walk into a store, right? I don't do a hair salon. I feel weird about that. But like JC Penney's I was in, and I go up to a woman there and I'm like, hi, my name is Danny Sadler and I am out today honoring working women. And I just wanted to give you this rose. And she's going to be like, oh my God, are you kidding me? You would be surprised how many women I have gotten hugs from before I even got their name because I handed them a wooden rose. Unreal. It makes you feel great afterwards. Like seriously, so many hugs. And they're like, oh my God, are you serious? Like me? Like, I'm like, yes, like, women, we work hard. Like we got a lot on our shoulders and I just want you to feel appreciated today. And they're gonna be so excited. They get to keep the rose. And then sorry, it's like stuck in the jar. And then I just have little slips made up. You can literally make these in Google Docs and print them out. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It just says name and phone number. And I'm like, and I'm also doing a drawing away for some, winter glow sessions and, pampering packs. So let's get you entered. What's your name and phone number? So I'm not asking, do you want to be entered? I'm saying, let's get you entered. So then she's like, okay. And then name is Susie Q. And then her phone number. I do all the writing and then I fold it up and I put it in my vase. Life is good. I move on to the next working women at the store. And that will give me a bunch of names that I need right away. Then I can go home. I can book them. I can book them that night. Usually if I know if I'm going to book them like literally that night, I'll say, I'm going to pick my winners tonight. So you'll get a text message or a phone call from me if you're a winner. So, be on the lookout. And then she'll be like, okay. So I kind of give her a heads up of when she's going to hear, just so you know, everyone's a winner. So as many of them as you want to be a winner can be a winner. So those are my main two.
Danny, are you walking around with the vase?
Yeah, I walk around with the vase. I'm just holding it. My pen's in there. My slips are in there. Everything's just in the vase.
And for a consultant who's maybe like can't perceive herself doing this, she's a little uncomfortable.
Oh, it's
Where
terrifying.
do you, yeah, okay, right. So how do you summon
I
your 10
personally get
seconds of
nervous.
courage?
Yeah, I get super nervous, especially if I'm doing it alone. I've been doing Mary Kay 9 years. I still get nervous, but after you get that first person who's just like, really? Like it's once you get the first one done, it's so much easier. Like it's so much easier.
And tell me, what's the most awkward thing that's ever happened while you did that?
Someone's like, no, thanks. And I just say, okay, that's great. Like, have a great day. Like, enjoy the rose. And I just move on. Like, I'm not going to force anybody to enter, she don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So no one's ever been abrupt other than to say no, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, oh, like, where's your spot? I'm like, oh, I have an in-home studio.
Mhm.
I say it like that. Everything we use is European standard. It's Mary Kay, if you've ever heard of us. But you most of the time they don't even ask. Just
Right,
kind
right.
of funny. Yeah.
It's great. Okay. And then I know that you're great at tracking. What is your tracking experience with that? Like,
I do like how I do the
like
name.
how many slips you get filled out to how many appointments do you think you book?
I would say that depends on the time of year. In the winter, my hold rate is probably around 60%. When it's
Okay.
warmer, my hold rate's a little higher.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's just because like people get weird. They're like, "It's snowing. I'm gonna hibernate for 6 months." I'm like, "Don't you go
Well,
to
yeah.
work?" Like I
Right.
just saw you there. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you need some names, Danny give you ideas for names and I give you ideas for conversations. Okay.
Yes.
Those conversations that I mentioned work with your customers, but they also work with your people that you are connected to. Like you can literally say, did you know that I'm a resource for skincare? Like, how are you feeling this winter? Have you been to the drugstore or the department store looking for a solution? Are you watching videos? Like, are you watching reels? Like, I can help you. So it does not have to just be established customers. So I just have a booking coming up from someone that I invited to our Saturday morning, and she was not interested. And then she's like, "Oh my gosh, my skin is so dry," right? Like, it's sort of like, "Do you want a piece of gum?" Well, not right before dinner, but right after dinner, ask me again. So you've got to remember to be available.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
and not to take the notes personally.
Yeah, you can't take the nose personally. They don't know what they're saying no to most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause have you met a woman who's tried the charcoal mask and not fallen in love? Like
Right.
has not
Yeah.
happened yet.
For sure.
Um,
For sure. So
One person was allergic to rosemary. That was literally the only one. Would have been good
Yeah.
to know beforehand. Anyway, if you do end up doing the honoring working women lead generation, shoot me a text and I'll let you know what I say to them when I contact them. But for time's sake, I'm not going to go into that right
okay. Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to do a quick reco? Little reco?
Oh, yes. A little reco.
All right. Okay. And then we're going to hear from Stephanie, who's going to tell us her resonating Mary Kay quote. All right. So if you opened your store at all this week, give us a little wave. If you sold anything, eyeshadow, mascara, anything, give us a wave. All right. If you sold more than $100, keep waving. Okay. Good job. Good job. Staying in the game. All right. 200, still wave. 300, keep waving. Woo, they're still going. 400, 500. Heather, tell us what you did and how you did it.
Yesterday, can you hear me?
Oh, there you
Yep.
go.
Oh, there you go. Okay, sorry. So yesterday, well, it was through the week. I sold about $80 like during the week, just to people who reached out to me and wanted something. But then yesterday, obviously end of the month push, and was on the phone with more people yesterday and held a one-on-one facials online and sold $400 yesterday. So was super excited. I mean, reached out to everybody and really used the monthly half off specials to then add on like, okay, wow, you're there. And then I said, oh, look, you're going to get 4 football squares, because you ordered this, if you spend $5 more, you could get one more, so yeah. So $400 yesterday. So it does show that like when you sit down and you can make those phone calls, like you really can have that conversation to get to bigger things.
Okay, so Heather, let me ask you a couple technical questions. And I know you're super good with details, but you can give us like the estimate, okay? So I'm echoing again. Am I echoing for you guys?
You're echoing.
So weird. Even with the half price items, if we look at like raw profit, how much do you think you profited this past week?
Out of the 476, I'd probably say that I am going to profit, I'd say solidly 30%. So I don't know what that is.
So $160.
Yeah.
That's great because we're counting half price items. Now we know half price items don't really cost us anything because they cover the cost of this product we wouldn't have sold anyway. So that increases your reorders down the road, which is super exciting, right?
Which is
And
exactly what I used to then do my reorder last night, which then kept me, with my 600, right? So
Yay. Okay. So, and then tell me, so you made about $160. How long did you actually work to make $160?
maybe 2 hours.
All right. So $80 an hour. Y'all, $80 an hour. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. And thank you for your integrity, telling us your real time. And that's a good lesson for all of us. It doesn't take a lot of time when it's focused, right? Like we can lollygag all month long, but then you're like, it's month end, I'm getting my 600 in 2 solid hours and like, game on, sister. So that focus is beautiful. All right. So let's do a little booking count up. If you have anything on your date books, let me have a wave. All right. If you have more than one, more than two. Okay, girls, you're in business. You got bookings. That's great. More than three, more than four. Woo, we're still going. More than five, more than six. Oh, not more than 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we have a standoff. Stephanie, are you waving still? Okay, so Heather, how many do you have? 10. I love it. She's in business. She's getting a prize from her director, and it's not even the 5th.
Ooh. So now you
Stephanie,
should
where
amp
you
it up
at?
to 20.
How many, Stephanie?
I only have one. My phone might have just been moving in the midst of that. So
Oh,
sorry.
there's no only in front of one. You already have one. So that's great. And Catherine, 3. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, ladies. Bookings are the lifeline of our business. And if you want to be focused in your business, just get that first booking on your book. It just changes everything to know you have someone to look forward to serving. All right. And then finally, do we have any sharing appointments scheduled for the week coming up? Anyone with sharing appointments? Stephanie, how many do you have? 1. All right. She's on her way to the pearls.
Yeah. Oh, we
I
had
like
some
it.
sharing appointments last week we should recognize.
Oh, that's all right. Who had sharing appointments last week? Stephanie. All right. Heather. All right. How many, ladies? How many? 1. All right. Heather. 2. Okay.
And
This
Alyssa.
Alyssa. All right, Alyssa. That's great. How many for Alyssa? 1. All right. So statistically, between 3 and 5 sharing appointments, you have a new team member, which is pretty cool. And if they're layered, it's closer to 3. So if they've been a recent Mary Kay appointment or seen a video or something like that. So the Sadler unit's due for another new team member any hot minute because of your efforts. So they'll be closer to the 15 for the purse giveaway. And then if you're tracking your personal, I challenge you to get to 5 sharing appointments and not have a new team member. It almost never happens. So exciting. All right. We're so proud of you, ladies. Work in your business. I want you to think of, you have to visualize where you're going in order to get there. So I want you to think of the women that you'd want to be surrounded with in your business, that you're serving, that you're sharing this opportunity with, but think of those cleansing creams and those mascaras and those lip glosses. Picture the hands they're going into, picture the bathrooms they're settling into, picture the gifts that are being received Valentine's Day. If you can picture the end game, taking the steps to move in that direction becomes almost instinctive. So, all right. Stephanie, will you wrap it up for us? Okay. Words of wisdom from our founder.
Oh, come back.
Geez, sorry. Like trying to unmute here. I made
You're
that so
fine, just
challenging
fine,
on
no
my
worries.
phone. I don't usually have Zoom up on my phone, so sorry. All right. Don't let the negatives of life control you. Rise above them. Use them as your stepping stones to go higher than you ever dreamed possible.
Oh, I love that.
I love that. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, ladies, we appreciate you so much.
Wait,
Sadler, you're
Stephanie
gonna
has
have
to pick somebody to read the quote next week.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Let's do Heather K.
Heather did it already, but Heather
Oh,
H
she did. Okay.
not.
Heather H hasn't?
Nope.
Okay. There we go.
Yay,
All right,
awesome.
Heather Hamilton, you've been nominated. Good job, Stephanie. All right, and Sadler unit will enjoy your Lisa Manson training tomorrow. Dragonfly unit, we're excited to see you here if you are in person. And then we're all welcome to be on the More Than a Cadillac event tomorrow night. So exciting. So